Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Buckle up because today's news is nothing short of a game-changer. If you thought the Dallas Cowboys roster was set in stone, think again. Because what just happened in the NFL universe is shaking things up, and, honestly, it's got fans buzzing all over social media. We're talking about a blockbuster trade that could redefine the trajectory of this team for seasons to come. And if you're a true Cowboys fan, you know exactly why this move is so significant. We're diving deep into all the details, from the behind-the-scenes negotiations to what this means for the upcoming season. So, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get into it. Earlier this week, the buzz was palpable around the league, especially among Cowboys fans who follow every move closely. Rumors started swirling about a potential trade involving one of Dallas's key wide receivers. But no one could have predicted the bombshell that was about to drop. On Wednesday morning, the Cowboys sent shockwaves through the NFL by trading for George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, you heard that right, George Pickens, the dynamic, explosive receiver from Pittsburgh, is now a Dallas Cowboy. This move, on the surface, looks like a bold play, and trust me, it is. But what makes it even more intriguing is what happened just a day earlier, on Tuesday night, before any official news broke. Ceedee, one of Dallas's star wideouts, posted something cryptic on X, formerly Twitter, that left fans and insiders alike scratching their heads. Ceedee's post was a gif of Ralph Wiggum, from The Simpsons, waving cheerfully. Just a simple, seemingly innocent gif, but what's interesting is the context. Not long before, there had been a viral video circulating of George Pickens celebrating after a 71-yard touchdown against the Cleveland Browns, waving at the camera with that signature, infectious smile. Many fans caught on immediately, speculating that Lamb's post might be a subtle hint, almost like a wink to the fans, suggesting that something was brewing behind the scenes. It was a cryptic message, yes, but in the world of NFL insiders and fans who follow every social media move, it was enough to ignite rumors of a trade. And, folks, just to clarify, those rumors turned out to be true. The news broke early Wednesday morning, and the details of the trade were confirmed by NFL insider Ian Rappaport and other reputable sources. The Cowboys are sending a third-round pick in this year's draft and swapping a late-round pick in 2027 with the Steelers in exchange for George Pickens. It's a significant haul, especially considering Pickens' talent and potential. You see, Pickens was a 1,000-yard receiver last season, with 14 games played, and he demonstrated flashes of brilliance that make him a perfect fit in Dallas's offensive scheme. The Cowboys are clearly looking to bolster their passing attack, and bringing in Pickens gives them a young, talented receiver with a high ceiling. Now, let's talk a little about George Pickens himself. This guy is a pure playmaker, with an incredible catch radius and the ability to make contested catches look routine. His size and athleticism make him a mismatch for defenders, and he's got the speed to burn. But what's been holding him back in Pittsburgh? Well, it's been the quarterback situation. The Steelers have gone through a carousel of signal callers. Ben Roethlisberger retired, and while Kenny Pickett has shown promise, he's still finding his footing. That's meant that Pickens hasn't quite reached his full potential there. Now, in Dallas, he's going to be working with Dak Prescott, the best quarterback he's played with in the NFL so far. Prescott has the arm talent and the leadership presence to unlock Pickens' full skill set. Imagine a future where these two develop that chemistry and start connecting deep downfield, stretching defenses and creating opportunities. Speaking of future potential, the pairing of Lamb and Pickens could be one of the most exciting duos in the league. Lamb, as you all know, signed a massive 4-year, $136 million contract in 2024, which clearly shows how much the Cowboys value him as their primary weapon. Now, with Pickens in the fold, defenses won't be able to double-team Lamb as easily. Pickens' presence opens up a world of possibilities, more one-on-one coverage, more opportunities for big plays, and a much more versatile offense overall. But, of course, the Cowboys are going to have to manage that salary cap carefully. Pickens is projected to earn around $101 million over 4 years when he hits free agency, so Dallas will need to evaluate whether to lock him down long-term or let him test the market. This move isn't just about immediate impact, it's a signal of the Cowboys' aggressive approach to building a championship-caliber team. They've shown in the past that they're willing to make bold moves. Remember when they traded for Amari Cooper in 2018? That turned out to be a savvy investment, as Cooper immediately became Dak Prescott's top target and helped elevate the passing game. The Cowboys are now making a statement that they're all in on maximizing Dak's prime years and giving him the best supporting cast possible. With Lamb, Pickens, and a solid tight end core, Dallas's offense could become one of the most dangerous units in the league. Of course, there are some questions to consider. How quickly will Pickens adapt to the Cowboys system? Will he be able to produce at the same level in Dallas as he did in Pittsburgh? And what about the contract negotiations? The Cowboys will have to decide whether to extend Pickens before he hits free agency, similar to how they managed Amari Cooper's situation. If he starts strong, Dallas might want to lock him down early to avoid losing him in free agency and having to replace that talent again. The team's front office has historically been cautious but aggressive when it comes to key players, so expect some intense contract discussions in the coming months. Now, shifting gears a little, it's worth reflecting on the broader context of the Cowboys' offseason. They've been very active, making moves to strengthen their roster, especially on offense. After a season where they fell just short of the playoffs, the team is clearly determined to take that next step. Adding a player like Pickens not only boosts their talent level but also sends a message to the rest of the NFC that Dallas is serious about contending. The NFC is wide open, with teams like San Francisco, Philadelphia, and Detroit all expected to be strong contenders, but the Cowboys believe they have what it takes to compete at the highest level. And let's not forget the coaching staff's role in this. Mike McCarthy and his offensive coordinators will now have even more options to create mismatches and keep defenses guessing. The addition of Pickens could lead to more creative schemes, deep shots, and explosive plays. It's a strategic move that reflects the evolving NFL landscape, where passing games are becoming more sophisticated, and teams that can stretch the field are the ones most likely to succeed. The Cowboys are clearly aiming to be that team in 2024. Looking ahead, fans are naturally excited about what this means for the upcoming season. The chemistry between Prescott and his receivers is crucial, and with Lamb and Pickens now in the mix, it's easy to see why optimism is high. However, there's still a lot of football to be played, and obstacles to overcome: injuries, in-game adjustments, and the relentless competition from other NFC teams. But one thing is certain, Dallas's offense just got a whole lot more dangerous, and defenses better start preparing for the new-look Cowboys. Now, wrapping this all up, I want to emphasize how significant this trade is in the grand scheme of the NFL and the Dallas Cowboys franchise history. It's not just about acquiring talent, it's about signaling a shift in strategy, a desire to maximize their offensive potential, and a clear statement that they're willing to take risks to win. It's reminiscent of some of the great Cowboys teams of the past, where talent and bold moves combined to chase Super Bowls. And if everything clicks, we could be looking at a team that's not just good but elite. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this move? Are you excited about George Pickens donning the star? Do you think this will propel Dallas to new heights? Or are there concerns about how quickly he'll adapt or how the team will handle his contract negotiations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and, of course, to the Cowboys. We love to hear your insights, your predictions, and your hopes for this upcoming season. Remember, this is just the beginning, And the NFL offseason is full of surprises, so stay tuned because I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and everything you need to know about the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for watching, Cowboys Nation, and as always, stay loyal, stay loud, and let's keep believing in this team. The road to the Super Bowl is long, but with moves like this, they're definitely heading in the right direction. Keep the faith, and I'll see you in the next video.